about to show you the exact technique that landed me a client who paid me for years, all because of one shot. If you are filming for a client for the first time, this is important, because whether people admit or not, that first shot is a test. My approach was always the same. I focused on creating one WTF moment, one hero shot. A good WTF shot, in my experience, first, fast camera movement. Second, fast action that looks epic when slowed down. That can be throwing objects, fire, smoke, dust, or some kind of trick. When it comes to camera movement, I found 4 practical options. The first one is using a cable rig, like the Wiral Lite. This is a solid, professional option. I'd rate difficulty around 6 out of 10. It's safe, repeatable, but it doesn't require practice. The downside is that you will usually have to remove the cable in After Effects. But if you can control the movement, this works really well. The second option is using a regular drone. This shot was done on a DJI Mini 1. Not even my favorite drone. Difficulty-wise, I would say around 8 out of 10. It's risky and not something I would call safe. I was able to fly indoors during COVID when places were empty. That's not a normal situation. Outdoors though, this still works extremely well. The key is flying close to objects, speed ramping the shot, adding motion blur in post to sell the speed. The third option, if you don't have a rig or a drone, is using a gimbal with an extension pole. This one is underrated. The goal is simple. Move fast, but stay stable. Most people move too slowly. I like to start low and rise the camera while moving forward, or add a vertical pan during the movement. Simple, but effective. Now, my favorite option, and also the hardest. FPV drones. This is easily 10 out of the 10 difficulty. FPV isn't just another tool, it's a completely separate skill. I spent about a year learning this. First, you buy all the gear, goggles, controllers, drone, batteries, chargers, soldering equipment, props. Then, you start flying and feel motion sick. You start questioning whether this was a good idea. After around 30 hours in simulation, things begin to click. Hey! Then you go outside and crash. A lot. Then you add an action camera, which makes every mistake more expensive. And then you realize how difficult it is to synchronize movement, action, lighting, timing, and speed. But if you push through, you get shots nobody else on the shoot can do. And those shots create a reaction. They make clients remember you, and they make them call you again. You don't need FPV to win clients, but you do need one movement they remember. What surprised me early on was how often playing it safe actually cost me repeat work. That one shot paid me for years, not because it was perfect, but because it made people stop and ask questions. If you are filming for a new client, don't try to impress them with everything. Impress them once. And I'm genuinely curious if you have your own way of creating that WTF moment. leave it in the comments. I want to see how other people approach this.